Everyone, welcome to my channel Study Time. So today we'll do the question answers from the poem Ozymandias. Question 4 in your book is answer the following questions by selecting the correct options. The first one here is the poem is set in a desert. Select the option that includes the set of qualities that the poet attributes to Ozymandias in the given extract. That is haughty, self-serving and contemptuous. Haughty means proud and you can say arrogant, and self-serving you can understand. Contemptuous means scornful या फिर disrespectful you can say. In the line, "My name is Ozymandias, King of Kings," the poet makes an indirect reference to an ancient empire to remind readers that the correct option is the fourth one, a monarch's power is ephemeral. Ephemeral का मतलब होता है which is not permanent. It is not it lasts for a very short time. It lasts for a very short time. It is not permanent, fleeting. Okay. Words "bare" and "decay" indicate that the mighty ruler has become obscure. Obscure means unknown and unclear, unknown. Here obscure means unknown. The tone of the poem is mocking. The question number 5 is answer the following questions briefly. A. Look on my works, ye mighty, and despair. Who is Ozymandias referring to when he speaks of a mighty? Why should they despair? See, here Ozymandias is addressing all those who are in the pursuit of power and glory for themselves. All his works of his lifetime were so many, his achievements could not be equaled by anyone. If anyone tried, would be put to shame, be humble. And they should despair, because according to him they can't surpass his glory and power. Okay, so according to him they can't surpass his glory and power. Bring out the irony in the poem. See, the life of Ozymandias and his end are so different. All his life he fought battles, expanded his kingdom, built palaces and ruled ruthlessly over his people. He looked down upon others who were lesser than himself. Today, after he was gone, the huge statue of the king was lying broken on the ground. There was not a trace of the vast kingdom. The king of the kings was lying mingled with dust and sand. Ravages of time which spare none had wiped every trace of the king and his kingdom. तो वक्त के साथ सब कुछ खत्म हो गया. The poem re-emphasizes the idea that political power is transient but art is eternal and it survives. Do you agree? Why and why not? See, इस पे हर किसी का अपना opinion हो सकता है. Yes, I agree with the statement as King Ozymandias, political power is transient but art is eternal and it survives. Ozymandias, the king of the kings, the mightiest ruler of his times, had led the life of a man perpetually in the pursuit of power, might, worldly pleasures. He had fought many battles and expanded his kingdom to an unthinkable vastness. After his death, nothing remained. Time had wiped every trace of his kingdom. There was a vast sandy desert that remained. The piece of art survived the ravages of time, because even in the broken pieces of the statue, one could read the face lying on the ground and get to know what sort of man he actually was. तो जो आर्ट है वो अभी भी डिपिक्ट कर रही है, शो कर रही है कि वो कैसा था. Overarching ambition can lead to great leaders and their downfall. Substantiate your position in favor or in opposition of this statement with 2 points each. See, overarching means most important. Okay, and substantiate का mean आप समझ लीजिए कि you have to provide evidence here to support your answer. You have to verify it. Whatever आप जो भी ऑप्शन देंगे आपको उसको वेरीफाई भी करना है, आपके उसके लिए एविडेंस भी देना है. दैट मीन्स सब्सटैंशिएट. See, here are 2 points in favor of the statement. Drive for success. See, ambition is often the driving force behind great leaders. It pushes them to set high goals, take risks, and work tirelessly to achieve success. Leaders with strong ambitions can inspire others, mobilize resources, and make significant contribution to their organization or societies. इसके लिए हम example दे सकते हैं. Visionaries like Steve Jobs and Elon Musk demonstrate how their ambitious goals propelled them to create revolutionary products and companies. Second point है determination का. Ambitious leaders possesses a strong determination to overcome obstacles and persevere in the face of adversity. They possesses the resilience to bounce back from failures and learn from their mistakes. A classic example is Winston Churchill, whose ambition and determination helped him lead the British people through World War II despite numerous setbacks. Okay. On the other hand, there are also opposing points to consider. तो पहले फेवरेबल पॉइंट्स थे, अभी अपोजिंग पॉइंट्स है. फर्स्ट वन इज टनल विजन. Overarching ambition can sometimes lead to tunnel vision, where leaders become excessively focused on their personal goals and disregard other important aspects. This narrow focus can result in neglecting the well-being of their team members, making unethical decisions, or ignoring long-term consequences. One example is Richard Nixon, whose ambition to stay in power during the Watergate scandal led to a loss of public trust and ultimately his downfall. Burnout and impatience. The second point, ambitious leaders may be prone to burnout due to their relentless pursuit of success. Their drive to achieve results quickly and exceed expectations can lead to a high stress environment and neglect of self-care. A cautionary tale is the downfall of Lehman Brothers during the 2008 financial crisis, where the ambition for rapid expansion and profits led to risky financial practices and eventual collapse. In conclusion, overarching ambitions can indeed lead to the rise and fall of great leaders. While ambition can drive success, determination, and resilience, it can also result in tunnel vision, burnout, impatience, and unethical behavior. It is essential for leaders to strike a balance between their ambition and ethical decision making. तो बैलेंस करना बहुत important होता है, ensuring that their goal align with the well-being of their organizations and the people they lead. Nothing beside remains. What does the narrator mean when he says these words? See, when the narrator says these words, he emphasizes on the fact that human life is time-bound. The power and popularity of the ruler descended with the descent of the ruler. Nothing is immortal and immutable in this world. The ravages of time spare none. All power, authority, glory, and grandeur are reduced to dust with the passage of time. Nothing else is left of Ozymandias, the king of kings. His statue and face lie broken and half sunk in the sand. Art outlives or survives all worldly power, glory, and grandeur. What message is conveyed through this poem? Through this poem, a very important message is conveyed that time is all powerful. No king or his power can defeat time. All the achievement in the end leads to grave, as nothing lives in the world forever. So the pride and the showcase of power are useless. The greatness of a man is known by his good deeds. Thank you so much. If you like the video, kindly like, share and subscribe. Thank you so much.